it's almost 2 years since I gave my life to Christ, and it has been the best decision I ever made. God knew, because trust you me, I am not one of those people who, you know how they make altar calls in church and then like, if you want to receive Christ, I would never. I just felt like God's presence was there, and He asked me, do you want to receive Christ? Do you want to be baptized with the Holy Spirit? And I was like, yes, I do. Hi everybody, um, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Denster, and if you are back, welcome back, and thank you for coming back. Today's on Sunday, and that means I am going to church, and I thought, why not get ready with me? Why not shoot a get ready with me video as I share with you guys my salvation journey. If you don't know, I am a born again Christian. I received Christ on February 25th, 2022. So it's almost 2 years since I gave my life to Christ, and it has been the best decision I ever made. So I thought, why not just get ready with you guys as I share how I came to Christ and all that. So yeah, let's get to it. With me here I have my makeup. Okay, I don't think you can see it, but it's just all kids. Again, disclaimer, I am not a makeup guru, so I'm just going to do what I normally do. I have a mirror down here where I'm going to look at myself. So if you see me looking down here just now, I'm looking at my mirror. The first thing I want to do actually is I bought these eyebrow shavers. I don't know, I once used them, but I don't think I did a good job. Okay, let's try again today. I don't even think I'm doing that. Oh, it's working actually. So let's just do what we gotta do. Anyway, so what happened? I don't know how to divide my attention, but I'll try. What happened, guys? I think it was on the 25th of February. Like I said, it was on the 25th of February 2022. To be honest, I always felt like these church things, I didn't want anything to do with the church. I felt like it was boring. People are going to church every Sunday. That was not my lifestyle. I was a party girl. Okay, not like so much of partying, but I used to party a lot. Not a lot, but I used to go out. Actually, I remember I had like we had a group with these girls who would go out every we had a bucket list. Can you imagine the areas we want to go to? Mostly clubs and like activities, outdoor activities and all that. So that was the kind of person I was. Not like I was a bad. I was not really. I don't want to say I was a party girl, because I didn't like alcohol anyway. I didn't like how it made me feel, but I wanted to try out that lifestyle, of going out almost every weekend, uh, and all that. So that is what I wanted to do. That is the lifestyle I wanted to try out in 2022, if I'm not sure. Yeah. And then uh, they got to a point where it's my neighbor who introduced me to this pastor who prayed for me and all that. I had like these bad dreams. Oh my God, I had bad dreams. You know how people call it sleep paralysis, where you sleep and it's like you're getting choked in your dream. I used to have like those almost every day, and I kid you not. So my dreams were just like, there was something wrong. And I remember I shared it with a partner I was dating at that time. I was dating somebody at that time, and I shared with him like, I'm having this very awkward dreams. Do I thought everyone was experiencing such. And right now I can't really remember the exact details of the dreams, but they were not good dreams. To be honest, they were not at all. So I share with him, I tell him I've been having like these dreams, and he was also worried for me. He was like, for how long has this been happening and all that? But I didn't know. I just knew my dream life was just, things are not okay. Um, and I've actually come to realize that that is one of the ways that you can know when something is not working in your life, your dream life. Just give me a minute. Okay, I'm back. I went to get my foundation because I don't have a concealer. I need to get one, to be honest. I always say I'm gonna get one, but I end up not getting. So I'm just going to use my foundation to. I know they look funny now, but you'll see the magic of makeup. Okay, so, and this guy was telling me, is this normal? Like, he was also worried. So I shared with my neighbor. I remember that day I went to the rooftop and I found my neighbor there, and I was like, yo. Apparently she was also fasting, my neighbor. I had no idea. We were not so close. I felt like her lifestyle was so different from mine. She was a church girl, me, I was a party girl. So I just felt like, hey, this lifestyle is not for me. So we were not so close, and she used to live with her mom. So I was like, I'm not doing this. So I don't need to be her friend, like that close. And she's the one God used anyway to help me. So I share with her my dream, what has been happening. I share with her, and she tells me she she was seeing this person, not like dating or anything, but they used to go to. This person had a. He didn't have a church yet, but he was a practicing. I don't know how to explain it, but oops. Okay, let me just do my eyebrows and then I will tell you the story, because now this is getting hectic. Oh my God. Why are you not cooperating? So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna. Hey. I'm just going to try and work with them the way they are, to be honest, because I'm just going to chat. We'll work with that. So I don't have a concealer, like I said, so I'm just going to apply my, how is it called, eyeshadow without any concealer. Which I don't know if it's a good idea, but I don't know. The next thing is now I want to apply my lashes, which is another job. Actually, these are new lashes. I got them in town the other day, so I want to try them. I have not tried them yet, so let's see. They have like instructions here, so you do this. Yep. So I actually enjoy applying lashes. This is one of my favorite things to do. Tell me why you're crying, how can it be, girl? When you gave me something I don't really feel, but you knew that already. When I found you on the ground in the dark, now you come into my yard uninvited. When you see me on the Okay, I think the lashes are done. Just a bit of an accident around here, but I will remove that once the glue dries. But yeah, so next thing now we go to now makeup. Uh, this is the this is the what is it called? This is the primer I have been using. It's from ZKL and it's actually it's run out. Imeisha. Can still work with this. So people are different. For me, I think how I apply my makeup might be different from somebody else. You know, and that's the good thing about makeup. Like, there's no particular formula, in my opinion. Just do what works for you. At least for me, I'm not like a makeup artist or anything, so I just do what works for me. Um, and what works for me might work for somebody else, but it's what works for me. So, yeah. Okay, so like I was saying, this lady, she told me, I told her my story. I told her how I've been having like these bad dreams and stuff. And she told me about this guy who can pray for me. I like I said, our lifestyle was so different. I didn't want to go to, I was not like a church girl. Like I love God, I'm not gonna lie, but I was not like I want to. I was living on both worlds, let me say that. Um, so when she told me that we need to go to that pastor, I was like, okay, let me try. Let me remove that now. I was like, okay, anyway. She didn't tell me anything about salvation or anything. She just told me that that pastor can pray for me and I will stop having like those bad dreams. And it was a good idea to me. So I was like, okay, let me just go. And I remember that weekend actually I was out with friends and we were just partying and stuff. So I remember it was on a Monday when I shared with her how I've been having like trouble sleeping, and that's when she told me about, okay, I am also using the ZKL foundation. It's what has been working for me. So yeah. So when I told her that, she told me it was on a Monday, right? And she told me, okay, you can come. Because they used to have like this Monday meetings with that preacher and all that. So she told me they were meeting on Mondays and Fridays. So she told me, why don't you come on Friday? Because it was already Monday. So I just couldn't like just go because already it's on Monday and I was not ready, to be honest. So she told me, why don't you come on Fridays? We have like a prayer meeting on Friday. And I was like, okay, there's nothing wrong. I mean, I'm just going for prayer. So it's not a big deal. I just want them to pray for me and I will be good to go. And let me tell you guys, when God wants you, that is what I realized. God is not just going to come. For me, it was, how do I explain this? But it was not like instant for me salvation. Looking back, I kind of felt like it was like being drawn in day by day, slowly by slowly, you know. The blending is the problem. I hate blending. It's a lot of work. I just hate it. It's just like a lot of work, honestly. But anyway, I don't have a choice. So I tell this girl, okay, I don't mind coming on Friday. The guy will just pray for me and I'll go back to my life. Little did I know that Friday is the day. It was on 25th of February 2022. I will never forget that day. It was on Friday. I remember She was my neighbor, so we left the house together and we went to pray. And I found these people praying. I was not used to praying like that. I was like, what are these people doing? You know? I found people praying, 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 praying. And he had actually told that guy that I will be coming. So he was expecting me. So I went there and we began praying. I didn't know what to pray for. I was just there because people were not many. I think were like 7 or 8. Yeah, I don't think we were more than 10. And God knew, because trust you me, I am not one of those people who, you know how they make altar calls in church and then like, if you want to receive Christ, I would never. So I kind of feel like God knew that, or I don't know, maybe I'm in my delirious state, but I kind of feel like God knew I would never accept to go to, you know how you stand in front of everyone and then you go to the altar. Hey, mimi naye ayo. So when I went there, it was on that Friday night, right? They used to have like this weekly meetings on Fridays from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. So people are praying. I don't know what to pray for. I'm just there looking. And once they were done praying, this guy calls me. He was, I am guy actually. The man who prayed for me is a man of God. He called me and he asked me if I wanted to receive Christ. He didn't even pray for me for those dreams or anything. He just, in me, I don't know what happened, but I was like, yes, I want to. Trust me, if you ask me today, how did it happen? I don't know. I just know like I went to that meeting and that guy called me and people are praying. The presence was different, you know. I just felt like God's presence was there and he asked me, do you want to receive Christ? Do you want to be baptized with the Holy Spirit? And I was like, yes, I do. And that is how I got born. It's crazy because I had not, my issue was not to go there and receive Christ. I wanted to go and get my deliverance, you know. I had not even thought about seeking help from the church, if you're being honest. It was not in my mind. And until this girl, my neighbor, told me about this man of God. And I'm so grateful, you know, I'm so grateful that I got to receive Christ when I was 25. I was still young. I was just a 25-year-old. I didn't know. uh, I was just living life, in my opinion. I was just living life. I was just having fun. I was not thinking of the repercussions or anything. I was just living, you know. So that's what happened. And that was when my life changed. I kid you not. That was when my life changed for the better. Let me show you. This is what I'm using. Akina imeharibiwa. I don't know who did this. I live alone, so it's definitely me. Inauma. So yeah, that's how I received Christ, and my God, it has been an amazing journey, for lack of a better word. Uh, amazing, amazing journey. I'm hitting 2 years this year in February. Have there been challenges? Of course, there are. There are times you feel like people are judging you or you're missing out. But then, I don't know, I just feel like God delivered me. Like, I don't think I've ever been in a state where I'm like, I miss my old life. I don't think I have, and I don't want to be. It's never gotten to a point where I'm like, man, I miss my previous life because for whatever reason, it's never happened. So I'm just applying a little. This is the blush that I'm using. I normally use this a lot. So I'm just applying blush. Again, guys, I'm not the best when it comes to makeup. I just do what works. What works for me. So if you see me doing something that is different from how you do it, then just understand. I am more of a lip gloss kind of girl. Uh, then now I'm gonna go with my setting spray. And we are done. So yeah, I'm actually late for church. So that is how I got born again. And to be honest, it has been an amazing journey. Like I said, for me, getting born again was out of necessity. Okay, not like necessity, but it was not in my idea that I'm going to get born again. I was just going to get prayed for because I had like these terrible dreams. And one thing led to another, and I ended up receiving Christ. So let me now go get dressed, and then I now leave. Oh, okay, guys. So I am done. I am now ready to leave home for church, and I am grateful to everybody who's watched till the end of this video. I hope my story might inspire anybody there who feels like they want to give their life to Christ, or you feel like you've done so much that you cannot be redeemed, but there's nobody who's past the redemption of God. So I would encourage anybody who maybe wants to develop a deeper relationship with God, you just go all in and He will do the rest. Trust me, as long as you have that desire. So yeah, thank you so much for watching till the end of this video, and I'm looking forward to seeing you on my next one. Bye.